you went vegan recently?
Yeah. At first, I was going to start just eating light meat like chicken and fish. I guess that's called prospertarian.
Mm-hmm.
But then I just started me and my sister were roommates in New York, and she's been vegan for like 8 years. So, and she had started a food catering business, which I was helping her with, and we were going to start, and I have a little stuff we're working on, recipes to add to it. But when you live with someone, you're kind of eating what they eat, and I was just really not eating dairy or meat, but you notice how much more energy you get, and it's awesome. Like, at any given time, I feel like I could hop on a tree or something, or, like, turn into Spider-Man. Like, you're really just focused, and it just feels better. And now it's like, I even have vegan chicken nuggets or something. It tastes way better than meat. Like, it's, like, fluffy. It's like a cloud, and it's like, I don't want to eat anything that's not that's like, not from the ground. Like, we're not really, I don't think we're supposed to eat meat, but everyone's different. I don't think it's meant for us. But the food company Instagram is good under the sun. And it's just all a vegan-based page of recipes.
Now, how long have you been living this lifestyle, the vegan lifestyle? How long have you been doing it for?
Probably since like September, October.
And did you just do it cold turkey? Meaning, like, did you...
Well, yeah, like, I started, like I said, just eating. I love seafood. Like, I used to love crab legs and crawfish, but then I kind of just did it on accident. Like, I was always with my sister, and then I just would eat vegan, and then I noticed how much better I felt, and I was losing some weight, and that's kind of what I wanted to do. And now I just feel better. Your skin clears up. So once I seen it, and then I tried to eat Chick-fil-A one day, like, I just was so tired and sick, and I'm like, man, I don't want meat no more. So I just got over it, and I gave it up, and now I can't see me ever going back to normal.
I've heard for some people it's hard to do. It's hard to transition into a totally vegan lifestyle. Like, some people will do it for a little bit and can't hang on and that sort of thing. Or maybe some people...
Well, what's a good start is, like, when you get burgers, for example, you can just get a veggie burger, which could be based out of cashews and artichokes, or it could be a grass-fed burger. It could be made of mushrooms, beets, whatever. And it's really, like, vegetables are seasoning. So you taste in it, like, meat isn't good without seasoning. Like, no one's going to just eat chicken and not season it. So really, the seasoning is made of vegetables. So even when you have a vegan chicken nugget, it's all vegetable based, but it tastes good because it's really just still flavorful, or mushroom based. Like, here's a lot of ways to make, like, you could have vegan shrimp made of, like, fruit and stuff. Like, you know what I mean? But you won't even taste the fruit. Like, you won't even know that it's, like, there. It's crazy.
I've heard the vegan lifestyle can also be very expensive.
Sort of. I mean, it is a little more, but it's really just a plant-based diet. I mean, some vegans, I don't eat soy or meat. I try to not eat soy. Sometimes soy is just in the food. But when you're a vegetarian, you can still have dairy. Vegans don't really eat dairy or eggs. I was eating eggs and dairy for a little bit, but then... And sometimes cheese, like, when you're, like, especially in New York, like, it's like, it was, like, everywhere, But that's why, but I really try to not eat dairy and be vegan, completely vegan. And I don't even corn is man-made, really, like, but I still eat corn and green beans, but really, like, this is kind of what I really want to get into, and that's why I'm probably going to go to California, because that's really the best place for this lifestyle. Like, anything that's man-made, don't eat. Like, you can live to be, like, 200 years old. Like, you're not, like, if you just use coconut oil instead of lotion, or if you really want to get into it, some people don't even use deodorant. They have limes and lemons. I mean, I don't know how musty you'll get, but it's really, like, you can survive like that. It's the plant-based diet. I'm really, like, a CB fan, and,
Now, what about as far as, like, organic vegetables and organic things of that nature? Do you delve into that as well, or just...
I mean, yeah, because those came from the ground. Like, that's what I mean by that. Like, I don't... But I'll still... Like, I do eat man-made vegetables, like corn and stuff sometimes. I mean, sometimes it's just there. Like, you have to. But I'm going to try to really not... I want to really be, like, a full-fledged, pure ground eater vegan.
When you say man-made, can you explain that for somebody that
Like it didn't come out of the ground. Like corn isn't like just a vegetable. I mean, it grows, it's a crop, but for example, it's not. I think like humans technically kind of made that, or like animals, that's not coming out of the ground. Like, but mushrooms, for example, they grow like they're just in the, it's from the earth. Like if they don't grow in the ground, like it's not supposed to be in your body, pretty much. That's how they believe, or some people believe.
Now
but
you
I
said
mean, meat's still good. I used to love it, but
you don't.
I'm
when's
so
the last
with
time
this lifestyle now. Like now, I'm just all about it.
When's the last time you cheated on your vegan diet?
I haven't. I think the last time would have been maybe 2 months ago, and I had a grilled cheese. But that's still like, I mean, it's dairy, but I try to just have vegan cheese.
Now, you said you lost some weight. How much weight did you lose, and where on your body did you lose it?
Definitely my waist, maybe my face. I had a big head, but I still have a big head. I mean, if you look at my older pictures, I think I lost about maybe 15 to 20 pounds.
Just
and
switching
it
your diet
wasn't
up.
even, it wasn't even on purpose. Like, you just kind of do it when you eat healthy. And when you eat vegan, you can eat all day. Like, you don't get all full and sluggish and, like, you don't feel like, terrible. Like, when you're really full, you just don't, you're tired, but you still have energy and you're not, like, stuffed full. But, yeah, I'm still, like, curvy, of course. I don't want to lose too much weight. But...
So what's a typical day like? How do you eat, and what do you usually eat? What's a regular day like for you?
Well, lately I've been trying to do this hemp protein fast, but, they have fast, like CB. I listen to Dr. CB, but he unfortunately died a year ago. But he said to fast, like when you want to detox your body. But I haven't really fasted yet. I was going to try to do it and do a hemp protein fast and just make juices. But I do still have hemp protein. I eat a lot of nuts because that's how you get your protein. And I'll have some. It really depends.
So, like, take us on a regular day. How do you eat?
I'll wake up.
Yeah.
I'll have a little shake with coconut milk. Coconut milk's really good. I replace that instead of real milk. And I'll mix my little hemp protein shake powder. Use 4 tablespoons. I'll cut up some blueberries, put it in a blender or something. Make that. And then they have vegan sausages, vegan sausage patties that you can get at the store if I want breakfast. Or I still have coffee, but I don't drink anything with my coffee. I like black coffee. Or you could put I'll put coconut milk in it sometimes for some flavor. And then lunch, you can have as many vegetables in your day. You still have to have a lot of water and be hydrated. But lunch, I'll usually just have, these vegan chicken nuggets are so addicting. It's like, they're awesome. But I'll just eat
What about
fruit
dinner?
and vegetables. Huh?
What about dinner?
Same. I mean, I just eat throughout the whole day.
So do you have like a breakfast, lunch, dinner, and stuff in between, or you just eat whenever you want type of thing, or how does it work?
Yeah, I eat whenever I want. I don't really have a schedule like that, but I should, but I don't.
I see.
But fruit and vegetables, you can just keep eating it. Like I have a lot of bananas, mushrooms, blueberries, celery.
Now, okay, somebody watching this interview and maybe curious, interested to get into the vegan lifestyle, you kind of said baby steps are a good way to get into it.
Yeah, I would say like if you're like me, because I loved crab legs. Like that's the one thing. I had to go to Spawn Divots one time on a date, and it was so hard to not order nothing, no crab legs. Like I was really like, dang, I had to have a salad with no cheese or ranch. But it still was good. But if you want to start, I would say start getting veggie burgers instead of burgers. Like start slowly replacing it. Vegan chicken instead of chicken. And then you could just do seafood, but then keep ordering like the vegan stuff, like, you know what I mean? And then slowly you're starting to already not eat meat, so you feel more energized and you'll feel the difference. Because I even think veggie burgers taste better. Like, meat's so rubbery to me. Like, it's just, I'm over it. Now I'm just grossed out by it. But before I loved it. Like, I used to eat all the time. Like, it's crazy.